My mom told me I wasn't allowed to celebrate my son's 10th birthday because my brother's kids didn't feel special enough. I moved my family out that night. A year later, my brother tried to hijack another birthday, and his jealous meltdown finally cracked the whole facade. I'm Nick, 35, a locksmith. I come home smelling like graphite and metal. My wife Anna and I have one kid, Leo. He was turning 10 and counting down with sticky notes on the fridge. 3 sleeps, 2 sleeps. He wanted courtyard soccer, hot dogs, and a chocolate cake with a crooked 10. It was simple and ours. In my family, simple was never allowed to belong to me. My older brother Andrew was the golden one. Mom spoke his name like it tasted sweet. I was the guy they called when something broke. Looking back, I wasn't family to them. I was the discount. The Saturday before Leo's party, I stopped by my parents' house to borrow a folding table. Mom poured tea and went straight to control. You can't have the party, she said. Why? Andrew's kids saw your balloons, she replied. They don't feel special enough. Make it a joint celebration at Andrew's. It's only fair. When I said no, her voice turned sharp. If you choose selfishness, she said, don't bring Leo here afterward. We won't reward it. That's when I realized Leo's joy was treated like a problem to solve. I walked out and left the folding table behind. That night my phone blew up. Dad, aunts, Andrew's voice notes, compromise, be pragmatic, family. I kept wondering when family became their favorite weapon. Sunday morning, we iced the cake ourselves. Leo kept testing the frosting, so his palm stayed sticky and sweet. Kids arrived, and for once the air felt light. Then the courtyard gate rattled. Mom marched in with Andrew and his wife Jenna, like they were arriving to host. Nicholas, Mom announced, loud enough for the kids to hear. We told you the conditions. Andrew smiled like a politician. Bring the cake to our place. We've got a theme. I looked at Leo's friends, frozen with paper cups. I couldn't tell if my hands were shaking or if I was just done. You can stay and be kind, I said, or you can leave. Andrew scoffed. Big words, little budget. Stop, I said. Stop making my son's birthday about your kids. I was no. Leo's friends started singing anyway, off-key and fearless. 10 candles went out in one breath. Mom's face tightened when she couldn't control the room. They left. I didn't chase them. That evening, Anna whispered, I'm proud of you. 2 hours later, we were stuffing clothes into a duffel. We locked our door and walked away from the ledger. The next weeks were a storm of calls. I saved the voicemails in a folder called Weather. I stopped doing free family favors. I stopped paying for a seat at a table where my kid was always the side dish. A year passed. Leo slept deeper. He stopped asking if grandma was mad like it was his job to fix it. When his 11th birthday came, he still wrote his cousins' names on the guest list anyway. Party day. Jenna showed up with the cousins. No, Andrew. The kids saw bubbles and forgot to be nervous, sprinting through popping circles. Mom drifted in with a gift bag and that tight smile. Then Andrew strutted in late, sunglasses on, voice loud. So, this is what we're doing, he said. Budget party chic. He stepped close. You owe Mom an apology. Today, in front of everyone. Leo looked up at me, and that's when I understood. This wasn't about my pride. It was about my kid. First, the bubble machine spit foam onto Andrew's shoes. Next, his smile froze when I didn't flinch. Then I said, I saved your threats. 71 voicemails, 94 texts. Hitting ours all abilities with the N24. After that, I added, if you won't leave, I'm calling this in. Next, he swallowed hard, because numbers always mattered to him. Then Jenna grabbed his arm and said, we're going. Now. Finally, Andrew barked. You'll regret this. And it landed like nothing. We went back to cake. Leo got the birthday corner piece. His cousin got the other corner and grinned. Looking back, it was gross how much Andrew hated joy he didn't control. That night, my phone lit up again. Scripted. Family messages. Ugly ones, too. I put it face down, washed the cake knife, and tucked my son into bed. He mumbled, best party, and fell asleep like he trusted the world to stay put. I used to think boundaries were petty. Now I know they're just locks that work. I'm still a locksmith. I still listen for the click. The difference is I finally stopped handing keys to people who kept trying to break in.